Hi there and welcome to Breakout EDU. This is the game Holiday Hijinks, and this is designed for grades, let's say first grade through fifth grade, which you can adjust it as needed as far as the difficulty level. The idea is this game can be adjusted for any holiday. It could be for Halloween, for St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas season, depending on what holiday you're going with. You basically change the color schemes and some of the graphics in it, but everything else, it doesn't really matter. The story is that the character of this holiday will be doing Halloween today. So Itchy the Imp lost his store of candy. He has it safely stashed in the Breakout box. And the idea is your students will be getting into the box and how they're going to do that. So we're going to start with a regular lock. This is a keyed lock that you're just going to put on the outside. And that's going to be the first thing. They're also going to get this paper here. And this is going to be a poem that the kids are going to get, and they're going to read it. Know I am forgetful, I left myself this note with clues to find the key hid on what I wrote. The last thing I remember was reading a good book, using special glasses to take a closer look. So they'll find this right on top, right in plain sight. That will bring them to a book, something related to the holiday. Now there is a series of books, all called The Night Before, and they have one for every holiday, which you can get. They're very inexpensive, right on Amazon, or you can use any holiday related book. How hard you hide this will determine how difficult it is for the students. If you want to hide it really, really well, it might be harder. If it's right out in the open, that might be easier for them. Inside this book is a bookmark. That's really what's important. So the book itself is just to find them, get them there. This is the bookmark here. Again, this is in the printables. If you can look closely, it has some of that stuff on it that you can only see if you have red lenses. So right around the book, maybe on top of it, you will have some kind of glasses. Now these are kind of fancy glasses you can get online. These are actually from the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But you can use any glasses you want. If you want to use those inexpensive red and blue lenses that you find sometimes in books and cereal boxes, those will work just as well. All they're doing is they're using the red lenses here to see the message, and the message is rock, paper, scissors, loot. Rock, paper, scissors, loot. So the first clue is to go find a rock. Now, you can physically go find a regular rock outside and just use that, no problem. You can set it on the floor. Again, hiding it how hard you want to will affect how difficult the game is. You can also get a key lock, sometimes the ones that looks like rock, but they're fake. That's just another cool effect. You don't have to do it that way. So they find the key under this rock, which they rush over, put it in the lock, and open it. Once they open inside the Breakout box, there is a piece of paper, there's also paper here, and the 3-digit locked box. Okay, so we need to get inside of this. What do they have for a clue? They have this paper right here. Now this can be more or less difficult, again, depending on your grade level. If you want to cut it out for them ahead of time, you can, or if you want to leave it like this, one of the ideas is the students have to go find the scissors. Now these might be simply right in the box with them, or they may be hidden somewhere in the room, or they may know where they are. So we're going to cut along the paper lines. Once you do, you're going to fold it like a snowflake. That's 6 fold, and I have the folding directions right here. So if I pull one that's been done, this one has been folded already for us, and this looks just like this. And you also notice here we cut away these black bars here. And once you cut that whole thing away, you can open this up, and this will give us something like a spider web. Okay, so we have our spider web, which we lay on top of this note on the top, and it lines up the letters that are exposed. You can see H-U-N-T, hunt, the number 4, and then P-E-Z, hunt for Pez. Sometimes students will think the Z is an N, so they'll hunt for a pen for a while. But if they do figure out hunt for Pez, they should find somewhere in the room a holiday-themed Pez dispenser somewhere around. This is why it's also important to have multiple decorations. So not only the holiday-themed items are what stick right out for the game, but multiple things they can kind of not sure which thing applies. They grab the Pez dispenser, open it up. There is a note in here. You can pull this out. This will give you a cipher with alphabet letters with symbols. And if they remember where they saw these symbols originally, that was back in the very first note they were given right here, which has these simple symbols around the edges. And so if they line those up and they figure out this is A and B and C and so forth all the way around, and they decipher that, they determine that it says, look in teacher's chair. Okay, so here we are over the teacher's desk and the teacher's chair. Somewhere secured underneath, you'll have a black light like this, and so it depends on what the chair is like, how you want to attach it, if you want to tape it or attach it any way you can. But around that black light, you'll find this note. So the kids will come over, they'll open up the note, they'll notice, hopefully they'll realize that this is a black light, not a regular flashlight. And it says, now don't forget, in this holiday glee, clues contain more than what you can see. So they will take this black light and hopefully they'll remember to go use this back on the original note they were first given. Remember their original paper? Here's the black light. We're going to shine on this and they'll see right here the numbers 335. And that gives us our code for our 3-digit lockbox. 335. Now inside of here, we usually have candy, which you can do, holiday-themed candy. That's totally up to you, however you want to have as your final prize at the very end. But that's it. They've successfully completed the holiday hijinks.